Alright, so for today's video, we are going to be talking about how to find and pick bridesmaids dresses. Now, I do have like an extensive list of tips that I'm going to kind of be reading from. I will leave them listed down below as I do with all of my videos. I always try to just leave bullet points of things that we're talking about in the video so that if you can't remember something that we talked about, it's listed in the list below. So this list will be provided as it always is down below, but I am going to be reading off of it. So if I keep looking this way, it's because I'm looking at my list. So shopping for bridesmaids dresses can seriously be one of the most stressful things that you can do as a bride. I have witnessed more than a dozen mental breakdowns from a bride because of bridesmaids dresses. So I seriously sympathize with you in trying to find bridesmaids dresses that all of your bridesmaids are happy with, that you can all deal with, and all the drama that's involved. So I just want to start by saying that it can be super, super stressful. But I have a couple of different suggestions. The first and foremost is that you need to remember that this is your wedding, not their wedding. And if someone's not happy about something, you can literally just tell them to be quiet. Their opinion doesn't matter. I know that sounds terrible, but if the stress level gets to that point in time, do not hesitate to tell somebody no. You can definitely tell them no. But aside from that, my first suggestion would be when you are initially looking for bridesmaids dresses or you start thinking about bridesmaids dresses, I would suggest taking to Pinterest. Pinterest is a great place to get a lot of different wedding ideas, anything from a venue to a dress idea to bridesmaids dresses, flower girl dresses, colors, themes, what name you. Pinterest is a super, super great place to go. You can make these boards that collect all of your different ideas into one place, and they really do a super good job of helping you get a cohesive collection together of ideas. So that is my very first suggestion. My and to kind of go along with that, I would say pick your themes and your colors first. Also, pick your dress first. You don't necessarily want to buy bridesmaids dresses if you don't already have your dress picked out, because you definitely want to find bridesmaids dresses that will go well with your dress, and you kind of want to have your colors and themes picked out first. So definitely do that first, because it'll make finding those bridesmaids dresses so much easier if you already know the color. Like if your color for those dresses needs to be lavender, then you know the color is lavender, and you can tell your bridesmaids, go find lavender. And you want to find something that complements your dress always. Regardless of whatever your bridesmaids have to say, you definitely want to find something that makes you feel comfortable, your bridesmaids feel comfortable, and that complements your dress. It's your day. It's okay to have it your way. So the next thing that you can do, you don't have to shop for super expensive bridesmaids dresses. David's Bridal actually has quite an extensive selection of dresses that are reasonably priced, and the alterations for bridesmaids dresses are not super terrible. I would always recommend going to David's to get your bridesmaids dresses, just because your bridesmaids are the ones who are usually paying for their dresses, and they appreciate not having to pay a whole bunch of money for them. And the alterations are fairly cheap, they're not too bad, and they also have a huge color selection, like probably one of the biggest color selections. And so they're a good place to go. Like if you have a certain color in mind, they actually have color swatches that you can pick from that really help. They also have that at other smaller boutiques, but David's kind of has it just narrowed down really well for your selection process. So David's is always a great option. Smaller bridal boutiques are also a great option. Sometimes they actually have more colors and options and selections. Just depends on how big the boutique is. Um, so the next thing is to kind of keep an open mind about bridesmaids dresses. Just because you found a perfect bridesmaid's dress and they don't have it in the color that you wanted in does not mean that they can't get it in the color that you wanted in. Don't panic. This happens probably 8 out of 10 times. Um, a bride will find their perfect bridesmaids dresses that they want their bridesmaids to wear, but the shop doesn't have it in the color that they want it, and all of a sudden it's a huge thing. Take a deep breath, it's fine. They can probably get it in the color that you want it. Most places have color swatches that they can show you the different colors that the dress comes in, and you can pick the color that you want. Now, that doesn't mean that they always come in the color that you want, but try not to panic right from the get-go, because they might actually have it. So just take a deep breath. It'll be okay. Try not to panic. And then the next suggestion is to find shoes. Some brides really care about the shoes that the bridesmaids wear, and others just do not. If you are a bride that cares about the shoes, please pick out the shoes first before you allow your bridesmaids to pick out their dresses. It saves you so much time, so much energy, and so much effort. If you want them all to wear the same style of shoe, it makes a huge difference in the type of dress that they buy, and it also plays a role in alterations, because if they're not able to get the shoe that you want them to get, it can be very difficult for us in alterations because they're still waiting on shoes or they don't have the shoes. Make sure that you have them first if that's the look that you want to go for. Another suggestion is to kind of goes along with like the keep an open mind thing. Not all bridesmaids have to have like the same dress. Like they can change it up and you can have like a lot of different styles. Like maybe one wears a jumpsuit, or maybe they all just have a different style of dress but they're all in the same color. Kind of keep an open mind. There are a lot of different good ideas. Like I said, take to Pinterest, just kind of surf, see what's popular during the time that you're getting married. See what different colors usually look good during different seasonal weddings, if you're having like a seasonal wedding, or like an inspired wedding. Just kind of get like good inspiration before you actually decide to tackle the bridesmaid situation. And again, remember, at the end of the day, it is your wedding. You do not have to cater to anybody. It is your wedding. So keep that in mind. I have literally seen bridesmaids, like the fight between bridesmaids dresses, like destroy family relationships. And that is not a joke, and it is serious. I had a girl, I believe it was last year, who actually broke off a relationship with a family member because they were being so nasty about bridesmaids dresses. And up until their wedding, they didn't have any contact. So I've literally seen families destroyed over this. So just try to remember that it's your day. And if somebody is seriously stressing you out about it, they don't have to be involved in your wedding. So try not to stress too much about it, and try to get an idea before you mention bridesmaids or who's going to be your bridesmaids, what you want. That way when you are selecting your bridesmaids, you can be like, this is what I want. I expect you to have this shoe or this dress, or I expect you to wear this color or have this style, just so that who you are asking to be your bridesmaids already know what to expect when getting into it. So, but other than that, I seriously wish you guys the best of luck in bridesmaids dress shopping. And until next time, good luck.